history.
Up forward and all the way to the rim.
Towns and one.
Oh, Compton with a block. Astoria. Yes. Oh, come on. Here he comes.
Here's the
alley-oop for the Bullets.
They are indeed chasing history.
And we welcome you from downtown Cleveland. Game time has finally arrived. A sellout crowd rushing inside the arena, partly because it's 22 degrees outside, but mostly because a trip to the Final Four is on the line. The Fighting Irish of Notre Dame against the overall #1 seed, the Kentucky Wildcats, who got by West Virginia in a big way, a 39-point win. Notre Dame with an 11-point victory over Wichita State. Now Wisconsin awaits at the Final Four as this one.
Mike Gray going away from the mock turtlenecks to the open collar. Mike looking good, as is his team.
Well, here we go. The Midwest Regional Final. A trip to the Final Four is on the line. Joe DeRosa, David Hall, Chris Westetter, our three officials here tonight. And right away out of the gates, Towns to
This is against them.
Devin Booker on the floor. He'll fire a three. A terrific three-point shooter, and he hits his first.
And that substitution now, Ulis and Booker.
More efficient bench. Here's Booker again. High arcing shot. Oh, and a follow. Marcus Lee comes in to clean it up.
And when you look out on the floor, you kind of...
They've had wins of 23 points over Hampton, a 13-point win over Cincinnati, and, of course, that 39-point blowout of West Virginia to get here. Cauley Stein, no. Ball's still alive. Wrestled down there by Cauley Stein. Got it. Oh, so active inside. Turnover. Way up ahead. Great pass. Booker finishes. What a pass from Towns. Put it right on. Jumper. Notre Dame on top.
Well, mention about Grant and Jackson both. They lead Notre Dame in their isolation game. They're first in the nation in one-on-one efficiency.
Working on Aaron Harrison here. Not pleased with what he saw. His twin brother buries the first free throw. So you can watch live games on your Amazon Fire HD, Windows, or other connected devices with NCAA March Madness Live. Watch now at ncaa.com/March Madness or download the app today. 2 of 2 for inside. Karl Anthony Towns, it goes and one.
Oh, that's a bad call.
Completes the three-point possession for Kentucky. All down into Towns. Little spin and very deep and an easy bucket to the hole. Aaron Harrison, wild shot, gets his own. His twin brother gets it back. Here's Cauley Stein with a flush and then knocks it out of bounds. What a sequence there for Kentucky. They can tie it or take the lead. Shot clock off. Game clock to 3, 2, Harrison. And we have a whistle. No, a putback. Lyles with a putback, and it counts. And we're all tied at 31. What a half.
Get nervous. If you're not nervous, you don't need to say so. And these guys went in with an adjustment, and one of their adjustments was going to the big fella inside because a wide open three to Connington in the corner. That's what spacing does. It makes sure guys aren't in their comfortable positions, not where they used to be. Just a difficult adjustment.
Booker gets to start at half, number 2. Little gooseneck and a three-pointer.
And that's what I said.
Back inside they go. Trying to get August fouled, and it's just too easy in there. Karl Anthony Towns, strong again. Here's Booker, high arcing shot. He was looking for a foul, too. What a shot.
Great denial by Grant right there. Didn't let Harrison get the ball. The play was called for Harrison up top.
Towns back in, going strong. Boy, that just looks unstoppable.
I told you, they're not going to live on...
Just play a zone. He's not a threat offensively. They can double off of him as well.
Up top, the lob! Cauley Stein, the recipient from Harrison. And that's heat. Get everything about your favorite teams and get it all first. Download the Team Stream app from Bleacher Report. 63% free throw shooter, missed them both. Lyles there, offensive board, put back and one. Trey Lyles a chance to make it a three-point in Indianapolis.
Grant calling for the screen and roll, didn't get it, so he decided to drive on his own.
Tough shot. Jackson had that one blocked.
At 100, in this league, and you look at it, that's why Towns says, wait a minute, I can score against the best. Let me go again against the worst.
And went right to August, sitting on those 3 fifths off balance. Back into Towns they go. Other side of the block this time. Man, Towns destroying Notre Dame.
10 turnovers so far tonight, which have led to 16 points off turnover. They're obviously getting beat in the paint. Something to think about. The Irish have been involved in 18 games that were 10 points or less, and they're 14-4 in those games. This one is tight, and it's big.
I see them are offensive. When you're amongst the trees, man, the big guys have to box out, use one arm, as you said, just like the little guys do to get the rebound.
Harrison breaks free and a dunk. Kentucky needed that. Aaron Harrison trying to answer here. Back to the big man. Towns. Rough it up. August, a foul. It counts. Karl Anthony Towns, a chance at 3.
Speaking of rocket science, Towns didn't really have a good grip on that ball and still have found his way through.
Shoots it nearly 82%. Buries a big free throw. 3-point possession for Kentucky.
They want to take advantage of Bonzi Colson doing the job down low.
Ulis, shot clock to 7. Long three-pointer. Oh, you've seen it before. Aaron Harrison buries a 3, and Kentucky is on top in the second half. Ulis dumps it down to him, and Towns right at the basket. We are tied at 6. Andrew Harrison, a 79% free throw shooter, buries a clutch free throw. Kentucky has the lead. Down on the block, Connaughton and August. He misses. Big rebound, not there. 2 makes. Wow, big time free throws. Andrew Harrison. Notre Dame gets it in. Here's Grant. Clock is ticking. 3 it goes to 2 to 1. Grant gets the shot up. Oh, it just misses. Kentucky has won. The Kentucky Wildcats in a dogfight all night when it matters most. The big free throws by Andrew Harrison. His brother Aaron hit a huge 3, and the Cats are headed to the Final Four. What a game.
Well, let's give credit. It does show you, and it also shows you that the rest of the college teams are not intimidated, and that's what we want. We want Kentucky to earn it, and give a lot of credit tonight to Notre Dame because they made this Kentucky team earn this victory.
I tell you what, that Final Four matchup, Kentucky and Wisconsin, 2 of the finest coaches in college basketball, have a lot of time to prepare for each other. And I'm sure they're going to come up with something that's going to keep us all interested.
A rematch from last year, 38-0 for Kentucky. That ties a school record and an NCAA record for wins.